Hello everyone. We know it is high time that we come up with our year-end list for the top international movies. We know we are pretty late, but there were a couple of films which had premiered last year in the film festival circuit, but were not available for us to see. Hence we had to delay the video, but we are glad we did so, as now we have a more wholesome and complete list for you guys. We are yet to watch Paul Thomas Anderson's Licorice Pizza or Audrey Diwan's Venice Golden Lion winner Happening, but we did not want to wait for them anymore. So here we are with our list of best international films of 2021. Before going ahead with the list, let's mention about the two big winners of 2021 which do not feature on our list. Cannes Palme d'Or winner Titania by Julia Ducournau and Berlin Golden Globe winner Bad Luck Banging or Looney Porn are both amazing films, but personally we liked few others ahead of both. However, we would definitely recommend you watching both films whenever you get an opportunity for their distinct themes and fearless storytelling. Titania will be streaming on Movie India from 28 Jan, so when you get a chance to watch it, please do it. Anyway, let's now move on to our list without any further ado. At number 10 in our list is Drive My Car, co-written and directed by Ryusuke Hamaguchi. It is primarily based on Haruki Murakami's short story of the same name, dealing with ideas of love, grief, betrayal, and whether art can be a catharsis to all of that. Drive My Car won the 3 awards including Best Screenplay at the 2021 Cannes Film Festival and the possible winner for the Best Foreign Film in the upcoming Academy Awards. If you love mood films that thrives on subtleties of human connections, Drive My Car might be your film for 2021. At number 9, we have two films. Brighton Fourth is a Georgian drama film directed by Levan Koguashvili. Its story revolves around a former Olympic wrestler from Tbilisi who travels to the Brighton Beach neighborhood of New York City to help his adult son get his life on track. The unhurried pace of Brighton Fourth, centered around family, culture, and identity, puts up a compelling portrait of the Eastern European community residing in Brighton. The Power of the Dog, written and directed by Jane Campion, is our second film at number 9. It is a psychological drama in the mold of a western based on the 1967 novel of the same name by Thomas Savage. The powerful character study and a riveting revenge saga that tests your patience before it rewards you. It's pensive, quiet, thoughtful, and ultimately devastating. The Power of the Dog won the Silver Lion for Best Direction for Jane Campion at the 78th Venice International Film Festival and puts her up as a strong candidate for the Best Director Academy Award. The performances are also top-notch from everyone in the ensemble. Benedict Cumberbatch and Kirsten Dunst both have good chances of winning their first Oscars for the film, but it's newcomer Cody Smit-McPhee, who perhaps has already sealed the Best Supporting Actor trophy win with his unforgettable performance as the Meekly teen. The Power of the Dog is currently available on Netflix India. Do give it a go. At number 8, we have A Hero, the Iranian film written and directed by Asghar Farhadi. Farhadi is back in form with another thoughtful, humanist movie about the moral relativism we all employ in our lives every day. Much like A Separation or The Salesman, this again is a strategic storytelling that slowly coils around and then gradually suffocates the audience, putting pressure on our ethical reasoning by constantly shifting between grey areas of our societal existence where we ourselves belong to. The film was selected at the 2021 Cannes Film Festival and won the Grand Prix. A Hero is not currently available in India, but for those of you who are based out of the US, you can find it streaming on Amazon Prime. At number 7, we have Red Rocket, an American comedy drama film directed by Sean Baker from a screenplay by Baker and Chris Barkosh. It's about Mikey Saber, a yesteryear porn star come uber opportunistic con man who returns to his Texas hometown to somehow get back on his feet. Simon Rex as Mikey does an outstanding job in the film, despite playing a character with hardly any redeeming qualities. He takes you into this wild ride across the film as Baker delves into character studies to depict the life of the marginals once again after Tangerine and the Florida Project. It's also a look at America or the American dream during the Trump era and is a very gutsy one to say the least. At number 6, we have a tie again. We have two unique films on mother-daughter relationships. The first one is Petite Maman, a French drama film written and directed by Céline Sciamma. The film follows A young girl coping with the death of her maternal grandmother by bonding with her mother like never before. This film feels like a surreal experience, which also turns into the most unique and bittersweet time travel experience that you might have ever seen. The second film at number 6 is Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Lost Daughter, for which we had a detailed video essay in the channel. So we won't get into much details again on this devastating drama, but let's just say it's one of the most relevant films made in recent times that voices the often ignored and snubbed side of the celebrated mother archetype. At number 5, we have Annette, a psychological drama film directed by Leo Carax in form of a musical, in his English language debut. The film, which has been described as a rock opera, follows a stand-up comedian and his opera singer wife and how their lives are changed when they have their first child. If you're not familiar with the world of avant-garde, the film might appear to be overwhelming or confusing. However, if you look beyond the unfamiliarity, you will feel and understand the movie at a different level and grasp its elevated nature. A visually pleasing masterpiece, Annette is currently streaming on Mubi. At number 4 on our list, we have The Green Knight, the medieval fantasy epic directed, written, edited and produced by David Lowery. Adapted from the 14th century poem Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, the film is an amazing visual treat which draws on artistic influences from the medieval times. The concept of a medieval poem into such audiovisual treat is in itself an achievement, and Lowery fills it with symbolism and images which draws you towards itself, ultimately letting you interpret it in the way you desire. A physical quest or a spiritual one, or maybe both, The Green Knight is currently streaming on Amazon Prime. At number 3, we have Pig, an American drama film written and directed by Michael Sarnowski in his directorial debut. The film follows a truffle forager whose beloved truffle-finding pig is stolen. The drama follows the entangled connection of love, creativity and commerce, and what happens when commerce encroaches upon creativity and love. It is also an extremely beautifully shot film and has Nicolas Cage in perhaps his finest performance ever. At number 2, we have Spencer, a fictional psychological drama directed by Pablo Larraín and written by Stephen Knight. The film is inspired by Princess Diana's decision to end her marriage to Prince Charles and leave the British royal family. But then Spencer is hardly about facts, but about the essence of loneliness, suffocation, and being a misfit. The movie is brilliantly choreographed and narrated. The images of this supposedly biographical fantasy haunt you and successfully give you the eerie vibe similar to Kubrick's The Shining. Kristen Stewart is absolutely brilliant, a top contender for the Best Actress Oscar this year. Watch out for our detailed review of Spencer if you haven't checked that out yet. Before we reveal our top international film of 2021, we have a couple of special mentions as always. The first one is Rehana Mariam Noor from Bangladesh. The film is about the struggling life of a 37-year-old assistant professor of a medical college who stands up against a case of sexual abuse. Apart from the overall brilliance of the film, Rehana Mariam Noor appealed to our sensibilities due to our familiarity with the language. Hence, we have not put it in our main list. You can check out our detailed review of this amazing Bangla film on this channel. The other special mention is Don't Look Up, an American science fiction film written, produced and directed by Adam McKay. It tells the story of two astronomers attempting to warn humanity about an approaching comet that will destroy the human civilization. The impact event is an allegory for climate change, and the film is a satire of government, political and media indifference to the climate crisis. Now, cinematically, there might be so many other films that's better than this one, but we still wanted to mention Don't Look Up for its sheer relevance, call for immediate attention, and hope that down the line it won't be considered to be that film which warned us while there was time still to intervene. And now for the big reveal. Our top international film of 2021 is Memoria, an internationally co-produced drama fantasy film written, directed and co-produced by Apichatpong Weerasethugal. It's a riveting and beautiful film which acts as a commentary on the nature of time and humanity. The film demands your patience and might be difficult to fathom initially if you are not familiar with the style of Apichatpong. But with immaculate sound design that tries to push the medium of cinema itself, having the exceptional Tilda Swinton, and of course the magnificence of an author like Apichatpong, the film is a true masterpiece. That is all, folks. We complete all the lists of last year. Now to new beginnings and new exciting films we will watch this year. Hope we all get to see some great films this year. Do like and subscribe if our content engages you. Adios, amigos.